I frequently say I'm a social worker turned engineer turned back something in between, and I met the other co-founder of Grid Alternatives, Tim Sears, when we were working in the for-profit sector. I was working as an energy engineer, and we somehow got on the same travel schedule, and I was like, Tim and Erica, can you go to New York? Can you go to Beale Air Force Base? And we did things like, one year we audited every Verizon building on the eastern seaboard and recommended how they could save millions of dollars in energy. And then I would fly back home to my house in Oakland, and my neighbor across the street couldn't pay her bills. And there were like 3 guys standing on the corner looking for work, but how could they get work in a growing industry without experience, and how could they get that experience without work? And so we sort of hatched this idea that like, well, how come Verizon gets to go solar and Valma across the street doesn't? And what if, we got a bunch of people together and all got our hands dirty together? Could we sort of build a power plant one rooftop at a time? Climate change is one of the biggest things that we're facing as a people and as a world. And economic injustice and racial injustice and the growing gap between rich and poor is an overlay to all of that. So the way in which we produce our energy is racist. The way in which we have jobs, the way in which we get jobs is layered with all of the systems that we're built on. And so being able to do something that sits at the intersection of economic injustice and jobs and climate and housing, for me, that feels much more holistic, and that's why I'm passionate about the work.